What's going on, investors? AK from Fallible here, and I got great news. Rick Rubin, he became active on Twitter for some reason, and I don't know why, but it's awesome, and I love it. And if you don't know Rick Rubin, he is the legendary music producer who worked with everyone from AC/DC to Jay-Z to Run DMC to Ed Sheeran. Basically any superstar from 1982 till now, he has worked with. He's kind of like this genius guru music producer guy who's just packed full of wisdom. And if you don't believe me, just listen to that Tim Ferriss interview he did. It's so good. Now I was excited that he got on Twitter because he started posting gems like this. But he's such a guru that Twitter isn't ephemeral enough for him. So every time he posts a new tweet, he deletes all of his old tweets. And I don't know if there's some Buddhist reason for this or something. I don't know, he's on some other level. So I saw a quote that he posted and I wanted to talk about it, and I went back to look for it and it was gone. So I don't have it for you, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. And with his tweets disappearing so fast, you should go follow him right away. And while you're at it, follow me on Twitter too at AKFallible. But anyway, the quote goes something like this: create a process that works for you because there's no such thing as a right process. Pretty easy to see how this relates to trading because I talk about it all the time. In every single video, I talk about how you should stick to your own strategy and follow your own rules. And there's a reason for that, because there's no such thing as the right way to make money in markets. There's so many different ways to do it. You got value guys, technical guys, you got guys that look up at the stars and try to make something out of that. I don't think that works, but hey, if they make money from it, good for them. I doubt it though. But the point is, there's different strokes for different folks. So the only right way to trade is trading in a way that works for you. So you should definitely go ahead and try to learn from all these different styles, but just pull what you want to use. And it's the same thing with all the stock picks you hear about on YouTube. It's fine to listen to all of them, but don't get into a position unless it fits with your strategy. And the strategy you're using should fit with your personality already. So again, you're doing what works for you. And this idea applies to more than just trading. I mean, the quote came from Rick Rubin, right? So in his area of expertise, which is music production, everyone does it their own way. So Rick Rubin isn't gonna do it the same way that deadmau5 does it or that Pharrell does it. Everyone has a process that is very specific to them. And I know a lot of times we feel pressure to copy someone else's process because they're successful and whatever they're doing must work, right? Well, that's kind of true, but honestly it works because it works for them. What you do might be completely different. And I see stuff like this on Twitter constantly with people sharing their morning routines. And some of them are just out of control. Some of the guys are like, yeah, I start off each morning doing 300 handstand push-ups and then I immediately stop to file my toenails. Not because they're long, but because I'm disciplined and I do it every day. And then I collect that nail dust in a bag for later because I'm disciplined. There's some really interesting people on Twitter. But I used to feel the pressure to try and copy some of those routines. So not like that one, what you just heard, but other ones. So every morning I had some meditation exercises, gratitude exercises, journaling, lemons, all this weird stuff all thrown together. But eventually I realized I just gotta do what works for me. So the only thing I do now when I wake up is chug a glass of water. And that's it. It's simple and it's effective and I like it. So please listen to the genius of Rick Rubin and just pick a process that works for you. There's no such thing as the right process. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that bell for notifications of new videos. We publish about 3 a week, all market and business related. So subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Stay fallible out there. Bye.